A future Nikola Tesla.
I am a physicist, inventor, entrepreneur, well, I guess change maker. I'm 13 and I feel like I can change the world, and I've already started my positive impact on it.
Max Laughlin, once called the smartest kid on Earth, has come back with a message that's causing panic everywhere. Years ago, he vanished, sparking wild rumors. Was he kidnapped or hiding on purpose?
Whiz kid with a very powerful idea. Max Laughlin shares his story in tonight's.
Now, he's returned, desperate to expose terrifying secrets about CERN that he discovered. Everyone is on edge, wondering, what has he found that's so frightening? Let's dive into the chilling mystery Max is urgently trying to reveal. From genius child to CERN whistleblower, Max amazed the world with his groundbreaking ideas on science and technology. His bold thoughts on CERN and his creation of a device that could generate free energy drew a lot of attention. But then, everything changed when Max suddenly disappeared, leaving many questions unanswered. During the time Max was gone, speculation about his whereabouts grew. Did he leave on his own, or was he involved in secret research in unknown places? Some people thought Max might have been doing secret experiments away from the public eye. Others believed he might have been kidnapped by those wanting to use his genius for their own purposes.
This wire takes the energy from the air. Down below here, we turn it from AC into DC.
A few even wondered if the pressure of fame was too much for him. The lack of information only made people more curious about what he was doing and where he was during that time. Max wasn't just known for his ideas. He had a deep curiosity about science, technology, and physics from an early age. He understood complex scientific concepts much better than his peers. His idea for a free energy machine had a big impact on the scientific community. Max also suggested theories connecting the Mandela effect to CERN's experiments, which further boosted his profile. Even in elementary school, Max was different. He loved taking apart gadgets to see how they worked and showed a strong interest in renewable energy and space. These interests grew as he got older, making him stand out as a top student in high school. In his senior year, Max and his friend Luke Jansen worked on a project using photogrammetry to create 3D models of ancient rock carvings in the Valley of Fire State Park. They faced many technical problems, but Max's determination and innovative thinking helped them succeed, traits essential for any scientist. Max's passion for preserving ancient rock carvings digitally showed his diverse talents, blending science, art, and history.
Make the world a better place, to give the world what it doesn't have, so that it doesn't have to struggle in basic things like energy.
His love for physics and engineering guided him through high school and into higher education. His achievements earned him a place at the prestigious University of Wisconsin-Madison, a significant milestone in his journey. At the university, Max aimed to push the boundaries of physics and engineering, hoping to lead scientific breakthroughs that would be recognized worldwide. His enrollment at the University of Wisconsin-Madison gave him the chance to pursue major advancements in these fields. Before starting college, Max went on a journey of exploration and discovery, strengthening his deep connection with the scientific world. Max Laughlin's love for particle physics and renewable energy started with his curiosity about how the universe works. From a young age, Max dove deep into these topics, eager to find new types of energy and use them to solve real-world problems. His inventions showed his innovative approach, especially his vision of a future powered by renewable energy. This caught the attention of scientists and industry leaders, marking him as a rising star ready to change the energy world. Max didn't just understand the universe's forces. He knew how crucial it was to find sustainable energy solutions. He aimed to tackle tough energy problems with practical and eco-friendly methods. One of his big breakthroughs was a free energy device, which gave hope for a cleaner future. Max's way of thinking was different, driven by his passion for making energy production greener. Let's meet Max Laughlin, a young mind reshaping the future of energy. The vanishing visionary, Max's mysterious disappearance and return. Even though he was young, Max made a big impact on the energy field. He questioned old ideas and came up with new ways to generate sustainable power. His interest in renewable energy wasn't just about his career, it was personal. Max believed that using natural forces could not only advance technology, but also create a peaceful and sustainable world for future generations. Max's practical use of his knowledge put him at the center of science and industry, leading significant changes. But just as he was becoming well-known, Max suddenly disappeared from public view, shocking and confusing the scientific community. His sudden absence left many projects in limbo, puzzling his colleagues and friends. During his disappearance, rumors and theories spread, adding more mystery to his story. When Max finally returned, there was a mix of relief and curiosity in the scientific world. People had many questions about where he had been and what he had done, making his story even more intriguing. Max's comeback not only cleared some doubts, but also sparked renewed interest in his projects, especially his free energy machine. This device wasn't just a scientific achievement, it represented the hopes of many for a sustainable, energy-efficient future.
The Large Hadron Collider is one of the wonders of the modern world. It's believed to be the largest and most complex machine mankind has ever created.
It became a symbol of what could be achieved. Max, along with other young visionaries like Malala Yousafzai and Elizabeth Nance, showed the incredible potential of youth to drive global change. His work in renewable energy gained international recognition, highlighting the amazing ability of young innovators to shape the future. One of his most exciting ideas is that experiments at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, could be very dangerous. He thinks these experiments might have pushed us into an alternate universe without us even realizing it. The Large Hadron Collider, a huge machine made to recreate conditions similar to the Big Bang, plays a big part in his theory. According to Max, this machine might have accidentally broken our universe and moved us to a different one. Max also talks about the multiverse, the idea that our universe is just one of many. He believes that during regular experiments at CERN, something unexpected happened, breaking our reality into several parallel worlds. Now we might just be living in one of many universes. But what does this mean for how we understand reality? Max thinks that CERN scientists might have found strange things that changed history and our understanding of existence. He even suggests that CERN might have opened portals to these other universes. Max doesn't just talk about these ideas. He shares his concerns through videos, hoping to inform and warn people. His videos have caught the attention of experts and started conversations worldwide. What could these other dimensions be like? And what did the scientists at CERN find that worried Max so much?
Then again, if there's an infinite number of parallel universes, there is an infinite possibility that there's a parallel universe.
Max's thoughts make us wonder about our place in the universe. His ideas about the Large Hadron Collider and its impact on our reality have made him a fascinating and sometimes worrying figure. He also talks about the Mandela effect, suggesting that a tiny change, like an electron moving differently, could switch us to a completely new universe. Max's theories are fascinating, but also face criticism. Some people say his ideas lack solid proof and are just guesses. Yet his bold ideas have started new studies and debates among scientists, showing that it's important to keep questioning our reality. These discussions make us more curious about the universe's mysteries and remind us to explore the nature of existence and the possibility of other dimensions. Next, we explore the Large Hadron Collider, a machine unlocking secrets of physics. The Large Hadron Collider's quantum quest. The Large Hadron Collider is a big machine that has made huge discoveries, changing how we understand physics. One of the most important discoveries is the Higgs boson. The story of the Higgs boson starts with Peter Higgs, a British scientist. In the 1960s, Higgs came up with new ideas about how tiny particles get their mass. He suggested that particles gain mass by moving through a field that fills all of space. Higgs imagined this field as something sticky. When particles move through it, they slow down. Like moving through water is harder than moving through air. This field sticks to particles and gives them mass. The Higgs boson is a key part of this process. which is why it's called the God particle. The Higgs boson and the field it interacts with are crucial to the standard model of physics, which explains how the universe works. The LHC was built to smash protons together at high speeds, helping scientists find the Higgs boson. By colliding protons, scientists at CERN could disturb the Higgs field and see the Higgs boson.
For 17 miles
17 miles.
in a big loop, a big circle.
In a big loop, that's right.
On July 4, 2012, they announced this huge discovery. They found that the Higgs boson has a mass about 130 times that of a proton, showing how the Higgs field affects particles. But this wasn't the most surprising part. The discovery of the Higgs boson also changed our understanding of space. It showed that space is not empty, but filled with a vibrational energy, which is like a background hum. This discovery has opened new questions about how human activities might affect the universe and how small and big parts of the universe are connected. In another exciting twist, CERN physicists recently found X particles in the quark-gluon plasma made by the LHC. These particles, made of quarks and gluons, are very old and date back to just after the Big Bang, when the universe was a hot plasma. These particles give us clues about the early universe. Scientists recreate these conditions by smashing positively charged lead atoms together, allowing them to study the early universe in a controlled way. But this wasn't the toughest challenge. Sorting through billions of ion collisions to find X particles is very hard, but the LHC keeps giving us deep insights into the early universe. As the LHC continues to work, it helps us understand more about the universe, linking tiny particles to the vast cosmos in amazing ways. How will these discoveries change how we see our place in the universe? The journey continues as we explore these cosmic mysteries, always learning more.
What have you done? How have you changed the world so far?
So aside from inventing a whole bunch of different stuff that probably won't matter now, but my most recent thing, which has gotten me a little bit of attention online, is my energy device.
By 2025, the Large Hadron Collider, LHC, at CERN will take a 2-year break for major upgrades. The scientists' goal is to explore dark matter, which makes up a big part of the universe. Even with high hopes, some people remain doubtful. Theoretical physicist Sabine Hossenfelder questions if this huge scientific machine is worth the cost. She suggests other projects, like building a radio telescope on the moon or setting up a gravitational wave detector in space, which she believes might lead to bigger discoveries. Max Laughlin's ideas, along with the work at CERN, push the limits of what we know about the universe. People wonder about the LHC's effects on the basic structure of everything. What will future experiments tell us about particle physics and the bigger cosmic truths? Dark matter is a mysterious part of our universe, thought to make up about 27% of it. However, we don't know what it's made of. The LHC, with its powerful particle collisions, is seen as a key tool to investigate dark matter particles. But there's a debate on whether the LHC is the best tool for this job. With new discoveries at hand, we delve deeper into the mysteries of dark matter, the cosmic gambit. Some experts, including Hossenfelder, believe that space-based observatories could be cheaper and more insightful. This debate shows the ongoing controversy over the best way to answer the core questions of physics. While the LHC has been crucial in confirming things like the Higgs boson, its ability to reveal more about dark matter is still uncertain. As the LHC gets ready for its next runs, the scientific community is watching closely. Each phase brings new possibilities and challenges in our quest to understand the universe. But this isn't the only concern. What will the next versions of the collider discover, and how will they impact our journey to decode the universe? When construction started in 1988 near Geneva, many scientists were uneasy about what might happen when protons were smashed together at super high speeds. Martin Rees, a well-known astrophysicist, was concerned that these collisions could make tiny black holes, which he called quantum black holes. Despite these fears, Stephen Hawking reassured everyone that the LHC didn't have enough energy to make such black holes. Still, the debate didn't stop. People kept wondering if the LHC's activities might accidentally create quantum black holes that could swallow the Earth. Most physics models say this can't happen because the energy levels needed
Discovery or for understanding the fundamental laws of the universe
are way beyond what the LHC can do. But recently, there have been whispers about a possible sighting of a quantum black hole near Geneva. This has brought back old fears, with some thinking that such an event could cause Europe to suddenly disappear, replaced by a tiny black hole. But this wasn't the worst part. On the contrary, prevailing scientific theories argue that if these quantum black holes were to form, they wouldn't act like cosmic vacuums sucking in matter. Instead, they would probably emit something called Hawking radiation, named after Stephen Hawking, suggesting a less destructive behavior. This ongoing discussion shows the tension between what might be possible in theory and what science currently understands in the quest to explore the fundamental parts of our universe. How reliable are these theories, and what do they mean for the future of particle physics? In 2022, something unexpected happened during an LHC run. Scientists noticed a big and lasting disturbance in the Earth's magnetic field. At first, they thought it was due to solar activity. But the unusual timing and strength of the disturbance made them wonder if CERN's experiments were involved. This sparked a heated debate about the safety of high-energy particle collisions at the LHC. Could these experiments create tiny black holes or other unknown phenomena with serious consequences? As the investigation continued, researchers found some interesting clues. The disturbance happened right after a particularly high-energy collision at the LHC, suggesting there might be a link. This discovery led to more questions about how similar experiments could affect the Earth's magnetic field and the wider universe. The event made scientists review CERN's safety protocols and consider the potential risks of high-energy particle collisions. Although the exact cause of the disturbance is still being studied, it highlighted the need to carefully examine the impact of experimental physics on our planet. What would happen if the Earth's magnetic field were to change significantly? Such changes could cause various problems, like satellite malfunctions, electrical grid failures, and communication disruptions. CERN experts, along with other scientists, looked closely at data from the LHC.
Parallel universes or multiverse started to move parallel to us because we were out of alignment that just destroyed everything.
And the environmental conditions during the event. Their goal was to find out if the collider's high-energy collisions could have unexpected global effects. They considered the possibility that the collider might create unusual particles or events that could temporarily disrupt the Earth's magnetic field, raising new questions and areas for ongoing research in particle physics. Now we examine how these scientific advances impact our planet's safety, the thrilling risks and rewards of particle physics. Scientists were also concerned about the potential long-term effects on our planet's magnetic stability. They delved deeper into their data, trying to understand if these high-energy collisions could have lasting impacts on the Earth's magnetic field. The idea that such experiments could alter a fundamental aspect of our planet was both exciting and worrying, pushing researchers to further explore the boundaries of particle physics. The debate didn't stop there. As more findings emerged, the scientific community had to balance the incredible benefits of these experiments with their potential risks. The possibility of creating new particles or discovering unknown physical phenomena was thrilling. However, the thought that these experiments could pose dangers to our planet made everyone cautious. Scientists and policymakers alike had to weigh the value of groundbreaking discoveries against the need to protect our environment. In conclusion, the events of 2022 brought both excitement and caution to the world of particle physics. While the LHC offers a chance to unlock new scientific secrets, it also reminds us of the importance of safety and careful consideration of our planet's well-being. As research continues, the scientific community remains committed to advancing knowledge while ensuring that our experiments do not come at a cost too great for Earth to bear. While the standard model serves as a basic structure,
there is a tunnel, and machinery inside that tunnel sends beams of energy in a vast circle.
the curiosity-driven nature of these studies has sparked many discussions and raised questions among scientists. These talks often focus on the moral responsibilities that come with large scientific experiments. One big concern is how to balance the progress of science with protecting our environment. This development highlighted the need for strict safety protocols and continuous evaluations in particle physics. Ensuring that our search for knowledge does not harm the environment is crucial. The idea that a human-made device could accidentally change our understanding of reality presents an interesting challenge to traditional scientific views. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Could these findings support Max Laughlin's ideas about the Mandela effect? Max suggests that a particle accelerator can move a single electron, break our reality, and shift us into a different universe. He believes that the LHC is the machine that has moved humanity into a new dimension, increasing our interest in particle physics. What if Max's claims are true? This would mean that our understanding of the universe and our place in it is much more complex than we thought. Max's theories have captured the imaginations of many people, renewing interest in the possibilities of traveling between dimensions and the true nature of reality. While some people remain doubtful, saying his ideas are just guesses without solid evidence, Max's bold ideas have sparked new research and conversations in the scientific world. This shows the importance of rethinking our views on reality.
So that was a great achievement, but also the precise measurement of the Higgs boson and many other well-known particles.
So the debate goes on as the scientific community dives into these deep and possibly groundbreaking concepts. The Mandela effect is an interesting phenomenon where lots of people remember events differently from how they actually happened. For example, many recall Nelson Mandela dying in the 1980s while he was in prison, but he actually died in 2013. Similarly, people often remember the popular children's book series as the Berenstain Bears, when it's really the Berenstain Bears. A very smart young person named Max Laughlin thinks these strange memories might be due to tiny particles from different universes mixing up our memories. Is technology making us smarter or just lazier? Comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more discussions.